I know for a fact that in this moment, you have power to actually change your life. You have power to make yourself feel the best version of yourself no matter what. Even at times when you don't want to make yourself feel like your most powerful self, you have power to make yourself the most powerful self. So you're going to have to do something to make yourself alive. For me, that's going surfing, that's going in the ocean, that's having a good time, loving myself no matter what. Even when at times you have worries, you have fears, you have guilt, you have shame, you have all these weird social constructs that you're made up in your mind, or people around you, your family, your closest friends are just telling you all these random things, and you don't have to believe them. You don't have to believe that limited mindset. You don't have to believe that you're gonna just live a poor lifestyle. You can believe in this moment, and this is your sign to actually believe that you have power to be your highest version self no matter what. And when we become our highest version self, we let go of the fear, let go of the shame, let go of the worries. You become supernatural. I'm telling you, I started letting go of all these worrisome thoughts that aren't even serving me, these thoughts that are just trying to eat me alive. And you can't believe them because, our brain and our thought process is just there to protect us. It's a protecting mechanism. And we have fear in our body. So we have good fear. Some fear is very important. The reason why it's so important is because you shouldn't go past a certain point if you're on a road and there's a cliff. For example, you shouldn't go past a point in the ocean because you want to hold yourself back at a certain point because there's you don't want to go too deep into the ocean, okay? We have natural fear, but then there is fear that just comes out of nowhere and it's irrational. It's from society, it's from people, things around us that bring us this level of fear that isn't even real. So what you're gonna have to do is you're not gonna believe the irrational fear that has built up inside of your body, and you're gonna have to get rid of it. What are you gonna have to do to get rid of it? It's like toxic. It's like literally toxicity in your body that's driving you crazy, okay? Having a toxic body, you have to get rid of the toxins, and usually it's stuck in the brain. And for a while I felt that I had all this toxicity in my brain, so enough yoga actually brings me to a place of peace in my brain. Also, taking supplements like magnesium, I take vitamin D, I started taking, and just other things that you can do to make yourself feel much better, that you don't have to live in a toxic type of way. Your brain doesn't have to be feeling uneasy, okay? Because there's a lot of brain fog. And let's say, for example, if you're on your phone too much, the blue light literally gives you so much brain fog. I'm telling you, for me, when I'm on my phone too much, I actually feel horrible, okay? And what I started doing is going to the ocean instead of being on my phone. And I always would come up with all these thoughts in my brain, and I was always like, oh, but I can't go to the ocean because I need to do this and this and this and this before I go to the ocean. I need to do 20 million things before I actually go out and surf. But in reality, I just have to go. You just have to take the nudge and go. And Abraham Hicks talks all about this, and she says that when you feel like that spark of creativity, there's a creativity in your brain, something's in you that you're like, oh, I should go there. You should go there. Something in you that when you used to do when you were a kid that actually makes you feel alive, you have to go do it. Otherwise, you're gonna sit in misery, you're gonna sit in brain fog, you're gonna sit in this toxic cycle, and you're gonna be thinking about toxic people. You're gonna be thinking about, what are they thinking about me? The worst way to live is when you start thinking about, how are they thinking about me? Nobody cares, okay? And if you always care about what other people are thinking about you, you can't care. And you can't live, okay? The craziest part is that every single time that you care what other people thinking about you, they're living their lives. They're going about their day-to-day life, having the best time, and they don't even care. They're more selfish than you, and you're just carrying them on your shoulders. If you had an ex, for example, you're like an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're constantly giving them energy and still thinking about them, and they're bringing you down every single day, just know they're thriving and you're still living in misery. So you're gonna have to let the tables turn or start thriving. The more you thrive, the more you're gonna feel like your best version self. Keep thriving no matter what, okay? Because we can't live in a lifestyle that makes us feel low frequency, low energy, And every time we choose to thrive versus live in a low frequency, we win. We can't let, let's say, your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend keep you from living a miserable life and keep you from just sitting on your phone, scrolling on TikTok and Instagram the whole day because, oh, I'm so sad because they hurt my feelings. You know what? At a certain point, we have to let them go. We have to love ourselves enough to be like, oh my God, I can do better. And sometimes in the moment, we don't see it. You know, if when I had an ex when I was younger or this or that, and I was dating somebody and I was like so sad in the moment, I was like, this is crazy. How am I going through such a painful thing? Especially when I was younger, when my first breakup happened, I was just like, that was like my first love, and I was like, this is crazy. I'm never gonna get over this. You know what? Time heals, and you realize how powerful you are, and they didn't deserve you, and it's okay. I have no hard feelings towards these people and towards my ex, for example, because I'm living better. I'm choosing to love myself. I don't need to carry him around my shoulders and make them feel like, oh, you're gonna like stay in my body, and then I don't have power. But now when I called my power back and I'm like, I forgive you. I forgive you for me. I forgive you so I can actually thrive and live a lifestyle that makes me feel so supernatural, so alive. Every single time that I chose to forgive them, it's for myself. So when you choose right now to be like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna live a peaceful life. I'm gonna choose to forgive my ex, forgive the people that hurt me, because if you're carrying them on your shoulders, you can't live. You literally can't live. So every single time that you're gonna say, I forgive them for me, I forgive them so I can have peace in my soul and peace in my body. And you know what? God will guide you. God will give you wings. God will give you angels by your sides and guide you through your life so you can feel your best self and feel free, because you don't need to suffer. You weren't born here to suffer on this earth. And there is a phrase in the Torah, and it says that God created this world for you, and this whole entire world is for you. Ha'olam nivra bishvilech, or bishvilcha. Literally, okay? So you have to understand that every single thing in this world was literally created for you. And you can't think about being like, oh my God, but I can't be selfish. You have to be selfish in order to actually thrive. Once you are selfish, then you can thrive. And then you fill your cup, and then you can fill other people's cups, and then you can actually live a lifestyle that makes you feel in alignment with everything that you're doing. So stay in a good frequency, stay in alignment, let go of the brain fog. Do something today that you're gonna actually be like, oh my God, my brain fog is disappearing. So if that is, oh, maybe I have to scroll less on TikTok, maybe I have to scroll a little less on Instagram, maybe I have to do something that gets me more in the moment. And every single time that you choose to get in the moment, you win, okay? And you put your phone down and you're like, okay, I'm going to sleep. That's what I did last night, 10 p.m. I'm going to sleep because I need to sleep. I need my beauty sleep. Well, I'm just going to sit on my phone till 12 a.m. And I've been there. Let me just tell you, I've been there, and it robs you of your life. It will rob you of your day. The next day, you can't even function. You literally can't even function because you have been on your phone scrolling other people's lives, consuming it right before you're going to sleep. But if you don't consume other people's lives before you go to sleep, you consume your own life before you go to sleep. And then you actually wake up in a frequency that's so energetic. You have energy. Like, I wake up, I feel like a little kid again. But when I'm doom scrolling, it's all because of a cycle. And the cycle happens when I didn't choose to love myself and go and do the things that I love and go out and surf. I didn't do the things that make me feel alive. So it's all a ripple effect, and then I'm just going to be sitting in bed and doom scrolling other people's lives. When I choose to love myself, go out and be my childlike self, then I'm not going to be doom scrolling. I'm going to go to sleep, and naturally, I don't even need to force myself to fall asleep. Let's say at 10 p.m. I will fall asleep with the earth. Like, I will fall asleep naturally. It's not going to be a forced story. So anyways, you have power to actually love yourself, call your power back, and permission to heal other people for yourself, okay? And I meant to say, like, heal other people, but also forgive other people for yourself, so you can actually be free and don't carry anyone on your shoulders. Let them go. Just let them go for yourself. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I hope you come back, and we'll see you in the next one. Subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you back. Bye.